Good morning, ladies. Sorry, I'm trying to turn on my mic, so I think my mic is on today. So the reason yesterday, my battery went out was I plugged in the cord in the wrong spot, so that's why it wasn't charging. So today I'm a little bit prepared and I charge everything, so hopefully we can go on a little bit longer. Okay, so we're continuing from yesterday. Yesterday we're almost done with the mug, okay? So I'm just gonna show you a little bit from the mug from yesterday, and then we're going to do the repeat pattern with all the mug that I already done. So how is everybody? Hopefully everybody have a great morning today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work on this. If you guys jump in and have any question, you guys can just ask me. So I'm turning on my screen right now so you guys can see when I'm doing the iPad. Fixing the spot right here. No, today might not be as exciting as yesterday because yesterday seems like there was a lot of you guys here, but I don't know, maybe a lot of you guys are busy today. So yeah, I'll just be drawn here while I wait. If anybody come and join me, I'll be just working this morning. I think this is good. So here I'm going to copy this because I need a flat image of this mug to be able to create a seamless pattern. So I created this document over here because I need to make a seamless pattern without the mug that I have. So putting the move it here because there's not enough layer and I'm using a 5000 by 5000 pixel. So I need to put them in a different artboard. So we're doing this one. So I'm gonna do 3 finger. So it's 3 finger, swipe down to copy, okay? So I'm gonna copy all. 3 finger, swipe down again, paste. So when it pastes a flattened image. You guys see over here? It's highlighted. Hey Beth, good morning. Morning Beth, how are you this morning? So now I have the flattened image inserted here, so I can drag it to my other canvas. All I do is just drag and drop in here. Okay, so I got 3 now. I need to go grab these other 2. But I want to fix, I need to fix this little sting right here because I didn't like this sting, how it look. It's a little bit crooked right here. I'm doing good. Thank you for joining me this morning. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just trying to finish this from yesterday because I didn't get finished on the live. Are you working on anything this morning? I know Narrow's working this morning. I'm so happy for her. She has a job now. I know she won't be able to join us this morning. Okay. So I'm grouping all of this together so I can copy. Group them. And then 3 finger swipe down to copy all. 3 finger swipe down again to paste. And then drag the image to this page because this is where we're going to do our repeat pattern. Oh, I did not put it, you have to put it into the layer for it to show up. So let me do that again. Click on layer, insert it in there. There, it works. So I like to use 5 mug. Okay, so copy all. Oh, babysitting. That's okay. Your office, you mean like your craft room, or you have like an actual office where you work? I keep forgetting to put it into the your craft room. Yeah, That's good. Do you have another craft show coming up that you're preparing for? Okay, so now I have all my mug here. I'm gonna make this one a little bit smaller. There we go. So all my mug is here. I think I will choose, let me see. I'm gonna choose this one and this one together. So I'm gonna do these three outside. These three are going to be grouped together because they're gonna be outside. Okay. So I'm going to be turning on my drawing guide, edit drawing guide, grid size. Gonna turn that maximum, this max, opacity max, and I'm gonna make it white so I can see, or just make it green right there so I can see it. I need the line so we can place the image where we need it to place. And, oh, December 3rd. Yeah, there, it's coming up soon. Okay. Shrink these down. So when you're doing this, you don't want any of these image to be on the outside, okay? Because if you do, you don't want them to lay like this on the outside because it'll cut it off. Everything needs to stay within the square. And I'm going to line these up with I'm going to tilt this one. And this one will be tilted too. I think that's good. And then I'm going to tilt this bottom one a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. Bring this up a little bit more. And this one I'm going to enlarge it a little bit more. So I'm trying to place these. And then I'm going to be adding some star here, but I'm going to make a stamp brush out of that. So I'm gonna go over here and I'll be making a stamp brush over here. So it'll be easier. Hey, if you guys are coming in, I'm just drawing this, showing you guys how to make the pattern. So I'm gonna do these kind of like retro star. I don't need the drawing guy. Turn on the drawing guy. Just to fill up like some, maybe I should do the drawing guide because I want it to be vertical. I'm gonna draw these kind of type of star. I don't like how they look. There. I'm gonna draw it like that so it can fill up the space. Gonna make it a little bit pointy. They're not perfect star. Just going to erase a little bit. So I have to do a lot of fixing here. Make it a pointy. There we go. Okay. So to create a stamp out of this drawing, I want to save this as a JPEG. Hey Barb, good morning. So I have to save this as a JPEG first. So I'm going to do a share JPEG. Save image to my camera roll. And then I'll go back over here to create my stamp. So I'm just going to duplicate one of my stamp brush here. And then upload the image here. So go to shape, edit, import, import from photo. So I already have it here. Done. So when you stamp, it's like that. Okay. And then so I'm going to be put retro star. That's how you create your own stamp brush. Choosing the retro star. That's too big. I need it to be white. I want it to be white. A little bit small. 6. So I want the start to be on these quadrant. There. And then the next step is I need to flatten all these images together. So I'm going to copy these by, I don't need the background, so turning off the background. So I'm going to copy it again, copy all, and then paste. So it's a flattened image right now. And then the next step is I need to choose another color that is not the same color, because this is just like a guide. I need to do that on the corner. If I don't do this, when I try to align things, it will only align up to where the image is at, and not the square tile. I need the square tile, so I have to choose a different color to mark the corner here. So that's what I have to do. Thank you for joining me today, Barman Beth. Yeah, thank you, ladies. I know I don't know, I think everybody might be busy today, so that's okay. We're just gonna finish this. So, let me see. Okay, I think it looked like I might do something wrong. Let me see. Okay, so now I need to duplicate this 3 times. Duplicate, 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 okay? And then I'm going to I have to put on my snapping on, my magnetic on, and the velocity at 5 to align all of these images into a tile. 5 there. So selecting this first one, I'm gonna put it into the corner over here. I'm not shrinking it down. It has to turn yellow, okay? See, okay, when I turn yellow, I know that it snapped exactly on this first quadrant that I need. And then I'm going to go to the second image and then snapping it to this second quadrant. Make sure everything turns yellow or golden yellow, and then take it off. And the last one, I got 2 more. And then put this one down in this quadrant. I need to turn yellow on all sides, or it's not going to, there, turn yellow, okay? And then the last one, I need to duplicate one more time, just, case. Okay, the last one. Hi, Cloud, you awake? Hey, Cloud. Couple lettering edition for customer draw project. Yeah, Beth, it's really easy. I will go over a little bit, but I want to show how to make this like fabric pattern. So I'm almost done with the fabric pattern. So this is how I do the fabric pattern. Okay, so now everything is all in their quadrant, and then I have to fill the space in the middle. So I will highlight everything here and merge them so they become one layer, and then I will turn off the guide because I don't need the guide anymore, and then I will select this marker and just well, I cut it off. Let me redo that. Select this and delete this. Just throw it off of the canvas and then it'll be gone. There, it's gone. So now I'm gonna bring the last two mug. The last two mug. And I'm going to flip one of them. I think I'm gonna flip. We're gonna horizontal flip this one and make it this side. Trying to fix it to this one has to be flipped. Both of these probably have to be flipped this way. Like that. And this one. Trying to make them fit in here. These two mugs are going to be super tiny because let's see how this pattern turned out. It's my first one. See how I should make the other one smaller. Like, look, there's no room for this one. I don't want them to be touching. So I shrink this one down a little bit. I'm going to shrink these two a little bit. They're going to be smaller mugs, which I don't like that because the other one are too big. Let me see. But it's okay. Let me see. I have to turn the magnetic off because it's messing up how I place these. So there we go. Maybe I have to make this one like this. And then this one I gotta rotate it a little bit. Like that. Okay, so I have some empty space so I can do my stamp. I'm going to use white again. And we'll just stamp this star to fill up empty spot. Or maybe I should make some of them smaller. Let me see. I don't know, just stamp in this empty spot. Okay, maybe it might be too much. It looked like it might be too much. Let me see. It looked like it's too much. Too much star. I might even put some snowflakes on it. Probably just a couple, and then I'll do snowflakes. So I'll change it to a snowflakes. I like the snowflakes. Hey Kay, I miss you too, Kay. It's good to see you, girl. How are you? I'm doing good. I am getting to this digital stuff, so I'm showing you guys how to make patterns. So let me delete some of this. Can't decide on this. Okay. Let me do this one first. Okay, and then the white retro star. I think that should be enough. I don't want to stamp so many everywhere. That is it, you guys. That's the pattern itself. Okay. That's the pattern. It seems like I have too many. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. Okay, so the last thing is to merge. I'm going to group it, and then I'm going to copy them to flatten the image, copy all, and then paste. So this is really the last step, you guys, to test if everything repeats correctly. So I have to duplicate this four times. 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to turn on my magnetics snapping on. And then turn on my drawing guide so I can see where the line is at. There we go. And then here I have to shrink it down because I need to see if they repeat correctly. This is the last part. Okay, I need to shrink it, not. I'll just shrink it down like that, okay. I go to the next one, hit the arrow, and then, oh. So shrink this down over here, and then hit the arrow again. Go to the next layer, arrow, shrink it down, and then the last one, shrink it down to this quadrant over here. And I'm going to turn off the guide, and then I'm going to check if I have any gap. see any visible gap, but okay, let me turn this one off. Okay, I'm checking really close right here. Yeah, it looked like I got it straight on because everything snapped. And I saw the golden line, so I think everything snapped correctly. So that's how you create a seamless pattern, you guys. That's it. And you guys can upload this to Spoonflower and create a fabric. So that's how it looked. That's how my pattern looked. I think I make some of the mugs too big. I want to, I think I'll just keep this, but I will also have to redo it again because I don't like that these 3 mugs are really big. But it still looked nice like this. And then if I want to check it at a large scale, I can go to, oh, yeah, okay, I know it's been a while. Liz's been going live. People have been but they don't go live like often anymore. It's like people go here and there. Like I have been going live for a while too. But I need to, yesterday I was on and my battery went out, so I didn't finish this pattern. So today I just came back on to finish this pattern with you guys. Hey Marissa, happy Tuesday. So we finished the pattern. So there's a website called, it's from, I don't know if you guys know the lady named Bardo Brusher. She has a lot of amazing tutorial on Procreate if you guys want to learn Procreate too. And she has a website where she let you bring in your, you know, your tested image. So I have to merge all these, and this is going to be my test swatch. So merge. So now they're all merged. When I upload to Spoonflower, I will only upload this tile. This is the repeating tile, okay? I wanted the scale. So I will upload this tile to Spoonflower to be printed onto fabric. But this is my test swatch right here. So I'm going to drag it into this. So bardobrush.com has this repeating pattern tester where you can just drag from your Procreate into that, you know, that website, and then it'll show you the large scale of how things repeat. So just drag it, drop it. Supposed to be there. Let me see. Drag, drop. There. It's there already. So let's open up. I'm gonna close Procreate and then go to, you see that, you guys? You see how it's repeated seamlessly now? So that's the pattern. If I'm gonna make this into a fabric, then I can print it out and use it to sew up like some stuff. Thank you, Kay. That's it, you guys. And you can drop the scale down really small. That's how tiny it look, and then really big. Let's go really big. And you can even make this into a card too. So card, fabric, paper, scrapbook paper, anything. So that's the pattern. I'm gonna enter Spoonflower Challenge this week. They have it. I don't know if you guys ever join like any of their challenges, but they have a challenge going on this week, and it's like you have to make something funny, like some funny Valentine image or pattern. So I went with this thing called, it's gonna be like an anti-love thing. So I've been creating like these potion for my anti-love funny Valentine repeat pattern. So yeah, ignore the rest of the other thing. The other thing is just, this is just another pattern I was playing with. Yeah, and that's how it repeats like that. But yeah, I've been working on this. This is just my potion bottle for the, hopefully I finish, and later on when I finish, if you guys can help me vote. I mean, if you win $200 from Spoonflower. But there's a lot of people entering. I don't think I will win anything, but I will update you guys when I upload this into the Spoonflower challenge, so you guys can check out my art there. So let's go back over here. I want to finish this mug over here because yesterday we did not finish this. And I'm going to clear this because I don't like how I did this. So yesterday we did this mug, and I need to clean it up because it's kind of, it wasn't perfect yesterday. So I'm gonna, so with this, since I flattened this already, I cannot change the background. The thing with Procreate is, once you flatten things, you cannot change the color scheme anymore. You have to go back. That's why you have to save all your original. So this is the original. No, this is not the original. The original is over here. So I saved these original, and with these original, I can change color here. The only way you can change color is like you have to play with the hue and saturation for this, which sometimes you don't get the color you wanted, so I don't like that. So I cannot even change the background. So if I want to change the background, I have to do all the repeating tile again. Let me see. Yeah, I have to do all the repeating tile again because I selected this gray tile. So I have to go back and do this if I want to change the back. I can only change the background color. See that? On here. But I cannot change the mug because the mugs, it's already a flattened image. So I have to play with the hue and saturation if I want to change color. So that's the only downfall with Procreate. That's why I like Illustrator, because Illustrator I could change color easily. I could just select color easily. But with Procreate, once you flatten the image, you cannot change color. So you have to keep the original, which is, this is the original. With all the layers, so you can just drag and drop color. You see, with this mug, I could change color easily, drag and drop like that. But if I don't have the original layer, then I can't do that. I have to play with hue and saturation. So I'm going to fix this part right here because I don't like it. Right here. Oh, I need to change the brush. Hey Rebecca, good morning. Oh, okay, I'll do a quick one. I'm not even organized. I try to be organized, but look. Oh, so this is what we did, Rebecca. We redid the pattern. So we did the pattern here. So that's our pattern that we just did, the fabric pattern. Oh, I think I like the gray background. I was gonna go with the brown background, but I think the gray looked great. This. Yeah, so that's the pattern background. Hey Bella, good morning. So that's what we did this morning. And then this is all the mug that I'm working on. And then it's just really messy. All of this have, like, I try to organize them, but some of them, nah, they're not organized. They're not organized. But I am working on surface pattern design. So this is a new collection that I'm gonna plan to enter for Spoonflower challenge this week. They have a challenge called Funny Valentine. So you're supposed to come up with something, I guess, funny, and make it to a seamless pattern, and then submit it for the challenge for people to vote. So I decided to go with a anti-love theme, which I'm using, like I'm drawing this potion bottle, and they're supposed to be like anti-love potion. So I'm gonna draw all of them and then put them together to make into a seamless pattern. So I'm trying to work on this one. This one is through a Skillshare class. I really love this flower. So in the Skillshare class, she taught you how to bring this image into Photoshop to tile it, because I don't want to tile in here. I want to do it in Photoshop. I think Photoshop will give me more feature to change color and play with it more. Because with Procreate, that's all I can do. Like, I don't like, you can't really see like the whole big picture where things lay out. You guys saw me did it in the video in the beginning of this live, which I have to kind of play around with the layout. But they Photoshop gave you a larger scale. And with Photoshop, you don't have to test it on Bardo brush. I think the Bardo brush website is only for Procreate, if you want to test your Procreate pattern. Yeah, so this is, only this area is organized, not the other one. Hey, Diane Robinson, good morning. Yeah, it's okay, Rebecca. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm trying to finish this from yesterday, but I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna turn on the, yeah, see, I went over. I kind of go over some of these stuff, so I'm gonna clean up this mud. Because it was like a quick tutorial yesterday, but I want to clean up today. Let me put on a little bit of music for you guys. Put a little bit music in the background. I'll show you guys how to make the swirl that I did in the other one in a little bit. So Procreate is really fun, you guys. It's really, really fun, and you can create about anything. Yeah, Bev, you should try, Bev. And if you cannot afford Skillshare yet, I would just watch Bardo Brush or other YouTuber that do a free. They have free tutorial here on YouTube. Okay, so if you guys want to do the swirl for the coffee, you know, the little like this swirl right here, like the cream or whatever they call that. So I'll just go to this brown layer where the coffee is and add a new layer. And then all you do is I'm just choosing a white color. And then you have to do clipping mask because you want it to stay within the brown shape. And all I do is just do some swirl like this. That's all you do. You do that, and then you have to do liquefy. You go to liquefy. So adjustment right here, liquefy. And then I'm just going to push, I just kept everything here, like size, pressure, distortion, momentum, like at its default. And then I'll do just click it. You see it swirl? It's swirling. It's swirling. And then go to push, and you can push it out to the area that you want. And if that's too big for you, you can do more twirl right here. Until you get the effect that you like. And then go back to push. Push out the thing you don't want. There, I think that's okay. The foaming, and then you can do like you could change all this in the opacity if you don't like it, that's too white. So you can play with this to see what you like. Subtract, exclusion, difference, highlight. I think I usually do overlay or screen or just the normal. I'll just do normal and then turn down the opacity like that. So that's the cream. And then you can turn back the marshmallow back on, but then you won't see that. So I would say that if you don't want the marshmallow, then you can do what I did. Oh, I mean, if you have the marshmallow, there's no point in doing that little swirl thing. But yeah, that's how it is. And then you can add shadow if you want to do shadow or background, like how I did in this one. This one I just add like a background texture. And then I just write down like a little sentiment. And this one I add like candy cane. I might even add a straw. So if I want to add a straw, I can do it on this layer. And then, where's my straw stamp? There's my, that's a peppermint stick. Straw over there. So I can even stamp that. That's too small. Yeah, I can stamp it. And then make it a little bit smaller to the size that I need. So that'll be my straw. I'm going to bring all the way to the top layer. And then turn down my opacity for that. And then I will work on the straw if I'm going to do the straw. Oh, Barb, yes, you can even individually print them yourself, like sublimate it into a fabric and make it into a mug reel like Barb said. Yeah, or if you did the surface pattern like what I did here, then you can even print the fabric out from Spoonflower if you don't have a printer. And then make it into mug reel. That's a great idea, Barb. Oh, Rebecca, no, this is gonna be my first time, Rebecca. I am nervous, and I've never done it. I always seen people do it, but I never like taken the challenge. So I'm like, okay, this week I want to do the Valentine challenge because I've been drawing. I need to finish it because I think they only give you, I don't know how many days, probably 2 weeks. I think they give you 2 weeks. I think the deadline is the 29th or December 1st. So I only have a couple more days left. So I need to hurry up and finish the artwork for that. I tried to enter the last one, but I thought the deadline was the 17th, but the deadline was the 15th. So I missed the deadline. So I was like, okay, this time I'm not gonna miss this deadline. So I work on here, and then I also do a bunch of, I think I like Illustrator more. It's just that with Procreate, you get all these fun brushes, and you cannot do that on Illustrator. Illustrator, there are some brushes, but I don't know how to make them yet. So a lot of the design from Illustrator are really flat design for me. Yeah, but then it's easier because I have all these like cool script or like a formula that create the pattern faster than Procreate. Procreate takes a little bit of time. Like I have to place thing, shrink thing, align thing. On Illustrator, I already have everything set up where I just drag and drop all my motif and elements, and then trim everything, and they can be blow up without me thinking about the pixelation or the sizing, because vector image can be scaled up and down without the distortion of the image. So that's why I like Illustrator with the vector image. But sometimes like you just want to sit on the iPad, right, and draw, so it's easier this way. I think I'm gonna make this draw white. I'm not sure. I don't have many color on this palette. Maybe I'll do this color, and I'll go a little bit darker. We'll see how I look. Gotta change back to my brush. Oh yeah, Bev, you could do that too. Since it's seamless, the pattern is seamless, so you could definitely do those do those tumbler where you see people make popular things. Definitely use these techniques and create your own seamless pattern and sublimate it onto. If you have sublimation and you have those heat press, you can make tons of personalized gifts. And it's gonna be your own drawing, your own artwork, so you're gonna be really proud of it. Since I don't have any of those, like I don't have the tumbler press, whatever, so I'm going to be just placing order on like Zazzle or Spoonflower for fabric and mugs, things like that. If you guys don't have that, then just order from Zazzle or Spoonflower. Yeah, Rebecca, I think you should enter. It's pretty fun. And if you plan to sell your print, entering challenges will help you get exposure. So if people like your design, they can even buy from you. So you can make some money on Spoonflower too. So Spoonflower is a print-on-demand fabric company, and you can sell your design on there for other crafter to print if they like your design. The only thing is you have to order test watch. So you can't just, it's not like Etsy where you can just upload and sell and they take 20 cents or whatever. They don't charge you anything to sell on there. The only thing is you have to buy all the sample to be able to sell it, your design on there. And once you approve the sample, then there's no fee after that. So that's the fun part. You get to share your artwork with other sewer and crafter out there. If they like your artwork, they can buy fabric in that print, and you can make some money. So I have to erase some of those parts, but I will erase in a little bit. after I create all this clipping mask, I want it to be this color. So the straw, I'm just gonna draw it like this. Don't like how I look. Okay, then I'm gonna choose a darker color for the inside of the straw, right here. There we go. So I'm gonna turn off the sketch, and then I have to go to the rim because I have to erase the rim layer. Select and go back to the straw layer and erase. Just erase. Oh, I erased too much. I only want to erase this bottom part. Okay. I want to deselect that, and then I still have to erase the cup, where the cup is. So I have to go to the cup, and then I have to do select, go back to the straw layer, and then delete again. We have to turn off the rim layer because I don't want to delete the rim. And this layer. So there we go. Turn everything back on. So you have to work in layer just so you can delete stuff. I think my straw might be a little bit too fat, but well, if I do that, I have to erase more, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. So yeah, that's how you color the straw. And then you can do shadow. If you're doing fabric print like this one, you don't need a lot of shadow. I only did a little bit shadow on the side and highlights. But you can just leave it as is, like a flat image like this, or you can add shadows just to highlight things. So I need shadow right here. I'm just gonna use black. And then clipping mask. Always do a clipping mask because you want to stay within the line. And I think the shadow will be down here under the handle. So let me make this brush a little bigger. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I just got my tumbler press yesterday, so my brain is on overdrive. What I learned how to make it my own. Oh, okay, Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca. When I enter, I will send it to you guys. Definitely. Because, of course, I want you guys to help me to see if I can rank. I know there's going to be like thousands of people. I think people say there's about like probably at least 1,000 submissions. So at least I'm in like the middle or even like ranked somewhere. Yeah. So I will send you guys a link once I finish. I will put it in my community tab and also on my Facebook, so you guys can see that. I'm not. This is not gonna be entered. This is not a spoon flower challenge. The mug, it was just something that I did on with Skillshare and show you guys. But definitely the anti-love mug. I mean not mug, potion. Is going to be entered into the Funny Valentine. So that's just how you do a shadow, you guys. And Bev, definitely. Since you have Procreate, make your own design. It will be really personalized and unique to, you know, yourself. It'll be fun for your family too. Like, I think if your kid can even draw and you can turn to a seamless pattern and put it on the tumbler, it's gonna be fun. Especially your kid's gonna be like super excited that they get to see their design on a product. And then the last thing I want to make is a shadow for the side over here. So another layer and clipping mask. And then choose black again. I just do that. That's it. That's the shadow, you guys. And then overlay. I like to do overlay for the for the shadow. Probably go to 20%, depending on how dark you want your shadow to be. And then I think this one I might want my shadow to be a little bit darker. And then highlights, you have to choose white for highlight, okay? So highlight. For highlight, I'll just put at the top. With the highlight, I don't need to do clipping mask because it's going to be within the, just something like that. And then do like the hand over here will have some little highlights. And then over here has a little bit highlight. Okay, so that's the highlight. And for highlight, I like to use screen. The screen mode, and then just turn down the opacity. That's it. I think I can even do highlights for the straw too. The light would be probably shining on top of here, and the bottom would be the clipping mask. And then black again. Probably down here will be the shadow. And then overlay. And then I'll go back to the highlight area. I'll notice something like that. And then we'll do the sting. So the sting will be white too. Yeah, wait, I'm doing YouTube right now. Okay, so opacity. And then I'm using the damp brush right here. So scribble a little bit. There we go. That's it, you guys. That's all for the mug. So you're basically done. And you can even add a shadow down here if you guys want. If you guys want this kind of shadow, like that, shadow down here at the bottom of the mug, you can just go here and we'll do black, do a layer at the bottom, layer at the bottom. Okay, I need this one. So we'll just do an ellipse. And then use your finger, tap it down to make it a perfect ellipse, and then just drag and drop the shadow in there. You could just do that and then turn down the opacity. See, now we got a little shadow. That's it, you guys. That's a little mug with hot chocolate and marshmallow. And if you guys want the whipped cream, you guys have to draw the whipped cream yourself. So I already have some whipped cream drawn here. So this one I did marshmallow. I really like this one. This one I did the whipped cream. I have 3 different whipped cream topping here. So I'll show you guys. We'll stamp it onto a different layer. So I'll turn this off. Turn everything off. Oh, this is the practice one. I really like this one too. This one's so pretty. Gingham texture or pattern on it. So turn this one off. Okay. So if you guys want to like build your own mug, I suggest you guys make all of your stamp like I did here. So it's easier for you to just choose whatever mug you want. You see that? You just choose your mug. You can just size it down if it's too big. And then choose your whipped cream. I'm going to choose this one. I need a new layer. Put them on a different layer. You see that? That's how you build your little mug. And then you can add color. I probably want this handle right here. New layer. And then tilt it. It's really fun. Like I could build a whole new mug. There. That's it. See, I already built my mug, and then I just color it. Shadow, highlight. Bella, you could look on. Let me show you guys. We can go on Etsy. There's tons of them. So this is the website. If you guys missed this, this is the website. If you guys can test out your pattern scale. It's called bardobrush.com. You see that? That's how the repeating towel is gonna look like when you print out a fabric from Spoonflower. That's how it's gonna look like. So you can go to Etsy, and if you don't want to create your own, you can go to Etsy, see if people sell it. Or I can just I will give you guys probably the basic mug as a freebie. I'll put it in a Google Drive for you guys to download if you guys just want to play around with your mug. Because I don't know if Etsy sells anything like that, but let's do mug stamp for Procreate on Etsy. Oh look, they have a ton. They have a ton. So you can just buy, look, this one already have it. They have 25 Procreate stamp. If you are not, you don't want to draw your own, you just want to color that, just go to Etsy. You see this? They already have a bunch of, the only thing is, I don't know if you can sell it, if you're going to sell digital, but if you're going to use it for end product, I think they're okay with that. Since it's not your artwork, you're using somebody pre-made stuff to color. I think you can use it for your end product use, but to sell digitally, I'm not sure, because let me see the term of use right here. This person doesn't really, but I think you can ask them what's their term use, if you can like use it to sell it as digital. But maybe they won't let you sell it for, you know, if you're gonna make it into like a seamless pattern and sell it on Spoonflower or sell the digital file for other people to create like tumblers. I don't know, like you have to check with the seller. But yeah, there's a ton. Look, they even have this one similar to mine. Yeah, this one's the same. They already have this. This person, see? This person already have marshmallow. They have their, they have some like cool patterns that you can decorate. They have this little dash line. They even made sprinkles, 3 different type of marshmallows. And then they give you some example how you put it together. Yeah. So this is, I think this person probably took the same class as me and they create their own and just sell it. I mean, I could definitely sell mine, but I don't think my artwork is not that great. So there's a ton, Bella. Hey, Kay, goodbye. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, there's just a ton. Look, if you just type in procreate stamp brush, or but be more specific of what you want. If you want like mug, just put mug stamp brush for procreate. They even have hair. They even have like, if you want to do like fashion illustration, they have you see they have these kind of stamp to help you. So you don't even have to be an artist or great at drawing, because tons of stuff is on Etsy that you can buy and then color it and then make it unique to you. But I just want to draw my own, so I don't have to worry about licensing and copyright issue. So if you're doing it for fun or for your end product use, I think this is fine. Yeah, so that's all I want to show you guys on here. But yeah, but it'll be fun if you create your own. I mean, it takes a lot more time though, because you have to spend probably 2-3 days just to come up with some ideas and then draw it out and then make it into a stamp. But once you have a whole library like me like this, it's easy. You can just, you know, build your own mug fast. Yeah, Bev. Yeah, it's I know it's addicting. I try not to buy so many. I try to create my own first. The only thing I bought is just a pattern brush, because I'm lazy making my own pattern brush, like the mug right here. This mug right here. This one, I bought the, since everything's my own artwork except for the pattern brush. So I have the buffalo pattern brush like this. You see this? Because I'm not gonna draw this plaid. You could even make it your own. You could make your own. There's video on YouTube, but it takes a, like, it, you know, you have to sit down and, you know, watch the video and make the pattern, and then turn it into a brush so you can just color it in. So there's just a tons of brush that you can buy and make your own. So yeah. So I bought my watercolor. I'm not good watercolor yet, but I like this that I did with gouache. I have some gouache pattern that I bought, and I follow this tutorial with every Tuesday. I love her drawing. So this is inspiration, like I did her tutorial. So yeah, that's basically it. Like I don't have a lot of things. Oh yeah, I did this Halloween stuff, but I never finished it. I was gonna turn this into a seamless pattern in an applique, but I never finished it in time. So I think this is gonna go next year. I'm gonna make this into a pattern for next year, and then I will show you guys how I turn this to applique in a sketch design. So yeah, that's the hollowing stuff that I did. So yeah, I did this. I was gonna turn this into a applique too. I really like that. I think I colored already. Yeah, I did. I already colored it. Yep, I did. That's how I look. And I was gonna make this into an applique later. Oh, thank you for hanging out, Kay. You take care. Let me see how long I've been on here. Oh, what's the time now? Okay, so I was here since 8. Almost 2 hours. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, you guys can ask me. Other than that, I'm basically done with the tutorial. I'm just gonna play a little bit of music on. And then I think I'm gonna be working on the Valentine's stuff because I need to finish this. My handwriting is not great. I'm gonna go to my palette here. So this is the one I'm gonna enter into Spoonflower Challenge. So when I finish the seamless file, I will put it on my community board so you guys can help me vote for it. Yeah, I might not win anything, but at least I get my design out there so other people can see it. Oh, it's supposed to have a different layer. Different layer. Oh, so for Spoonflower, if you guys want to do the challenge Spoonflower, you guys cannot buy the stamp like that and use it. You have to draw it from your own. So if you guys want to enter Spoonflower challenge like me, draw your own, because they don't let you buy clip art or buy those kind of image to help you create your motif. So these are called motif elements to build your pattern. So you have to draw everything from scratch, kind of like this. Just sketch out, like Bar said, if you keep a sketchbook and put all your ideas together, and then you can bring it to Procreate and draw it out. That would be nice if you want to enter a Spoonflower challenge. because they don't allow the use of clipboard or commercial image that you buy from Etsy. That's just for more like your own use. But if you sell it, I think they're okay with that, as long as you have the commercial license to use it and they allow you to use it for POD. You can sell it on their platform, but they just don't allow you to, because it's not fair for other designers that draw their own elements from scratch. So they don't allow that for the challenge. But if you're going to sell it, it's fine. Oh my God, I keep messing this up. I think I'm going to keep it like that. And then I'm going to delete this circle right here. There. That's the tag. I need to create a new one for the... Hey, Jazz. No, I'm using Procreate. Yeah, thank you, Bella, for telling Maria that. Yeah. Maria, so with Illustrator, I have to, if I'm gonna use it on the iPad, I have to do the sidecar with my MacBook, which I don't want to do that. Yeah, so we're just doing Procreate. So I will show you guys once I'm done with this. I'm gonna try to finish it the end of this week. I'm almost done anyway, so. Yeah. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this drawing anyways. Oh my gosh. You guys are not even seeing me draw over here. Let me see. It's like the camera is not showing the whole view of me drawing. My handwriting is not good, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I can use like commercial font for these, but I think I just use my own handwriting. So let me see. This one is done. I'll do the writing later. I need to do this one. This one is the anti-love potion. I need to fix this one a lot. I don't know if you guys want to see a video of me like showing you guys how to upload this to Spoonflower to buy it. I'll probably do that in the next video. But you should have an account if you're going to join the challenge or even order stuff on Spoonflower. Oh yes, Maria, it's all layer right here. You see all the layer? So Maria, you have to work with layers to change color easily. If you flatten everything, you cannot change color anymore. Like you have to use a hue and saturation. So this is all the layer. And you want to work in layer because you can erase a certain part of the things that you don't want. So this one, this is the sketch layer. So I did the sketch layer here. Turn it up so you guys can see. That's my sketch that I drew. And then I'm just turning down the opacity so I can color it. So now I'm just coloring. Oh, Jazz. Oh, hey, Jazz. I think, are you the one that was crocheting in Discord? I wasn't sure. Yeah, but thank you for letting me know that your name is Jazz. I'm not sure if you're on Naro's Discord. If you're Jazz from the Discord that was hanging out with me, Naro, the other day, then yeah, I think I remember you. You guys gonna have a lot of fun. Like, you guys gonna get addicted to buying a bunch of things on Etsy for your procreate. It's so fun. And if you guys get really good at it, you guys can even design your own to sell like other people. Like they just make these stamped. They just draw it and then make it into a stem. Like I show you guys early in the video, early in the live, I show you guys how to make a really simple stamp. And you guys can even sell that. Like build like a little collection. Those of you that have the sublimation, it'll be really fun for you guys. Because you guys can create tons of stuff. Maria, you can even buy, oh my gosh, Maria, you can buy an iPad Pro on Facebook Marketplace. It does not have to be brand new. Check your Facebook Marketplace, because last week I found a brand, well, it's not really brand new, but it's a latest, it's a 2021 iPad Pro. A lady just want to get rid of it, and that one costs about like $800 to $1,000, but she only want to get rid of it, so she's selling it for like $200. So if you can find like an iPad Pro that is used on Facebook Marketplace, check daily and you might get lucky, because I didn't want to buy it because I already have mine. I might buy a new one later, but this one works perfectly fine with me. But you never know. If you really want one, you don't want a new one, just look on Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of used one out there. You can get it under like $300. So just save up some money and just buy a used one. But try to get the one with the biggest storage. Like mine's about 256 gigabyte. And mine's is the first generation. It's pretty old. I bought this in 2017 already. But it still works. I just update the Procreate software, so it's pretty up to date. It's just that I don't have the magnetic where the pen can be a magnet and click onto the iPad like this. The new version, which is I think the third, the fourth generation of iPad Pro, can you cannot use this pen with the iPad Pro, the third and fourth, I think the second, third, and fourth generation. This will only work for the first generation iPad Pro. So I already put it down in my description that if you get the Apple Pencil first generation, you need to get the first generation iPad Pro. So if you're getting the new version of iPad Pro, which is the second, third, and fourth, I think they already have the fifth now. So I feel like it doesn't really matter. Look, I still on the first generation, it still works for me. It's just that I don't have that like little magnet where I can put my pen on here and it won't fall off. And then the new pencil doesn't have this. It does not have this charging thing like this. It does not. So the way you charge it is like put it onto your iPad like this. You have to like put it on here, and it will charge with your iPad. But this is the old version, so I have to manually charge it. Yeah, I think a generic pencil do work well. I just like to keep everything Apple. You don't have to use Apple pencil. You can use a generic like Besson. There are some that are pretty good. They have pretty good review. But you can definitely find used one on Amazon. I mean, Facebook Marketplace. I have found this one for like 30 bucks, 25, $30 on Facebook Marketplace. You just have to look every day, or put notification on, so when it goes on, when somebody like try to resell it, and they, you know, sometimes they want to get rid of it, so they're just gonna put like a really low price, and you can snatch it up. So it's just researching and waiting for the right time for something to pop up on Facebook Marketplace and snatch it. Because some people got it for like Christmas, and probably if you wait like after January, some people get like iPad or their Apple Pencil for Christmas. They don't want it. They might sell for half price or even cheaper. Because sometimes it's like they're not into drawing, or it wasn't like their thing, so somebody buy it for them, they didn't want it. So you never know. So you don't have to buy everything new. Just keep an eye out on if you're on a budget. Yeah. Doesn't have to be brand new from Amazon if you really want to practice. Now, Procreate works with, it does work with iPad Air too, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but iPad Air probably not gonna, I think I don't know, I haven't not used it on my iPad Air, but I think it do work. I just think that with the Pro, you have more capability. That is what I think, Maria. I'm not sure because I never used the iPad Air. But if you're gonna be drawing with Procreate, you should just get the iPad Pro. And all Pro version works with the with Procreate. It's just the feature, like I just don't have that feature of the magnet, like the newer of generation. So this is the oldest iPad Pro. This is the first generation iPad Pro, and it still works, Maria. So yeah, like Bella said, you could even, but then if you check out iPads, I don't know if they allow you to download Procreate, because Procreate you have to buy it. Maria, is $10 to buy the app. I would just say like if you could save up a little bit and buy your own, because if you just want to play, you still have to buy the app anyways. I don't know if the library has the app where you can practice and play, see if you like it. If they don't, you have to buy the app, and yeah, it's better if you have your own iPad. That's the thing with the library. I'm not sure, but you can check with your library. So this is how I color in my image, just going around. I don't think so, Maria. I think it might be too big for, maybe, I'm not sure, but I would not recommend anything drawing on the iPhone and using your finger unless you just want to do simple stuff. Maybe you can try. I've not tried that. I cannot speak for that because I don't like my phone for anything. The phone is so, and especially if it's an older iPhone, I don't think it'll work. Because I have an old iPad. I didn't know. I thought that all iPad works, and I bought like a really old second generation iPad Air or something, and it did not work with it. It can't even open YouTube. I can't even do anything. It's super slow. So I would not buy like iPad Pro is fine because the iPad Pro generation, first generation is, it was, I think it came out 2016, 2017, so it's still pretty new. But any really, really old iPad or iPhone will not work because I bought a really old iPad and it won't even open YouTube app. It can't even open any app. So I would not buy a really old iPhone. Unless you only need it for the phone itself. You don't care about like, YouTube or Facebook, those kind of things, then yeah, you can get a you can get the old iPad and iPhone. But I think those are super slow anyway, so I would not buy it. Cause I didn't notice that, and I bought it and then I had to return it. And I seen that a lot of people sell them for like $25, $50 only on Facebook Marketplace because those are not even compatible with any app, like the super old model. So do not buy any old iPad model if you want to do a lot of things with it. I should turn on my guide for this, because everything will be perfectly the same. Let me see. I forgot to turn on my guide. Drawing guide. Since I draw everything on the symmetry, I can just color it with the guide on. Okay. Or you can do without too, but I want it to be symmetry. There. Drag and drop. Okay. Only the bottle. The rest is not symmetry, so I have to turn it off. I think I'm gonna use a red one for the jewel up there. I want it to match. So red. Oh. I think I can still put on the symmetry. Assisted drawing. let me see. If you want a straight line, you could just hold it like that, you see? The nail snap into a straight line. But I don't like that it has a, there. I'll have to fix that point. I don't like that point, but whatever. I'll fix that point. Yeah, yeah, Maria, you have to pay for storage if you create a lot of artwork. If you're gonna be in Illustrator or you're gonna be selling a lot of digital stuff, I recommend getting. I don't like iCloud. Oh my gosh, I hate iCloud storage. I don't buy iCloud storage. I buy Google Drive. So I have a Google Drive storage here. You see that? I have Dropbox and Google Drive. I just organize everything like this. Dropbox. You see I have my digital products here. Some of these are personal stuff too. I think I need to organize it too, like personal stuff, business stuff, and whatever. I'm not organizing. I'm trying to learn this. But it's all here, Maria. So you can just, once you're done, if you're really satisfied, like if I'm satisfied with this pattern, you know, the pattern that I did right here, if I'm good with this pattern, then I can drag this file into my Google Drive, and then I can upload it. I mean, you can upload this straight on here to Spoonflower, but I like to upload everything onto my computer and do it that way. And then also, you know, it's a backup. Then I can delete everything off of. Eventually, I have to delete some of the stuff here eventually because my storage is almost full. I have 256, but I'm already at 236 gigabyte. I already use up that much space because I have not cleaned up anything here. So eventually later, I have to clean up everything, and then I'm gonna bring everything here into Google Drive and save it there, and then also put it into my external hard drive. I also have an external hard drive too. So I can even put an external hard drive over here and drag everything in there. So you need to, I would say external hard drive in Google Drive or Dropbox. I don't like iCloud. I don't know. It keeps messing with the iCloud. I mean, iCloud's okay, but I just prefer Google Drive and Dropbox. So yeah, Maria, and it's about, it depends on how many gigabyte or terabyte you buy. I think if you do 2 terabytes, it's $10 a month. For Google Drive, they give you a smaller option. So if you don't want to pay a lot, I would just say do 200 gigabyte, $3.99 a month. But if you are planning to make this a career, over the year, you're gonna accumulate tons and tons of artwork. So you should get 2 terabyte and external hard drive so you can, you know, save all your file over the years to come. So I have 2 terabyte. But only if you're gonna make it into a business, because it's gonna cost you a monthly fee of $10 a month. So if you only do it for fun, then I would just say get like an external hard drive. I don't like. Sure. I need to turn back on the assisted drawing. Does it look like it's straight right here? Yeah, but the thing with the external hard drive is if it corrupt, Maria, that's it. That's the problem. That's why I have two space where I stored them, just in case the external hard drive corrupt. Because those things, over time, they can get corrupted. You never know. So, especially if this is a business, you don't want any of these files to be gone. Because that would be sad. Man, this is, I don't think I lined this correctly. Don't like this. Oh, well, I think this look good now. Just a little bit right there. And then highlight. I need to do the ruby. Let me see the line. I do clipping mask. Yeah. That's why I got the iPad with 1 terabyte. Yep, Jazz, that's correct. Yeah, Maria, you can try that, Maria, but I'd try to see if you can install Procreate. Like, do some research before you buy it because it costs you $10. See if it works. 'Cause I don't like to do anything on my phone. My phone is just for phone. But you can try that if it works. And especially if you do it with your finger, it's going to be hard with your finger if you're doing detail work. You're doing basic shape, I think it's fine. See how complicated, like if you try and do this detail work over here, it's a little bit complicated with your finger. If your finger's fat, it's like don't think I could color this correctly if I do with my finger. But yeah, you gotta work with what you have, Maria, and make it work if you really want to learn this. Okay. And then clear this layer. I mess it up. Clear it. Choose a darker red. I'm gonna erase the that part, so it doesn't matter that I went over that. So we'll go to this layer and then select it again. Select. Go to the ruby layer. And then delete. There. Yep. Oh, got that done. I need to turn down the opacity for this. Turn it down. Turn it down. Change the background color. Yep, I think that kind of look like a ruby. Okay. Oh yeah, see? Okay, Beth said the pen does not work. Bella, yeah, I think $800 is good. I think you got a good deal for $800. But if you check on, I mean, I know you already bought it, but on sometimes you can get a really good deal for the iPad Pro 4th generation on Facebook Marketplace, because I found one last week for $200. Like, the lady just want to get rid of it. I was the first one to sell it, but I didn't. I was like, nah, I already have an iPad. I mean, I don't need another iPad. But yeah, but $800 still a good price. I mean, they range from around that price to like probably 1,200. So yeah, let's do some highlights. Let's see, my ruby. I'm almost done that one. This one, I'm gonna delete this. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop. I'm kind of need a break. My brain. Yeah, sometimes I get the imposter syndrome, like everybody keep talking about. It's like, I'm not really an artist. I'm just a beginner. I'm trying my best to learn this, and I feel like not even that good yet. Why is it turning that color? No, I don't want that color. Something happened here. I'm not getting the right color. Normal. I'm not getting the right color. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of fixing I have to do here. I can see that right here is not good. You see? There's a bunch of white gap right there. I have to recolor that. So this one has a bit of some work to do. I'll fix that later. So I'm kind of tired, so my iPad's already low battery. So I'm gonna stop my iPad. Yeah, that's oh really? Wow, I thought it was 1,200, but just 1,500. Like, yeah, I think it depends on the storage. If it's a probably if it's it might be like a 512 gigabyte storage. I think the 512 might be expensive. Oh my gosh, Beth, congratulations on the iMac. I mean, you'll get used to it. I'm always a PC person in the beginning, but once I switch to Mac, I love Mac. But my husband still like PC, so I was gonna get like a monitor like this for Mac. He didn't like Mac, so I have to go with the PC for this. But then I bought my laptop as a Mac because I wanted to be able to airdrop stuff. Because sometimes I'm too lazy to, I mean, you can just put it into Google Drive and then open it on any computer. But sometimes I just wanted the convenience of doing airdrop. So if I can just airdrop it quickly to my Mac, it'll be easier. But you can still do it with Google Drive. So save everything in Google Drive. Because I have everything here in Google Drive. I can even go onto my PC here and find all of my artwork on Google Drive here. So if I already saved the file here, I can find it here. So you have to download the app or the driver. I think it's called the driver for PC. You have to download the driver, install it to your PC so you can open your Google Drive quickly. So you don't have to go to the website. If you don't do that, you have to go to the Google Drive website and save everything manually there. But if you have it downloaded to your, if you have the driver downloaded to your PC, you can just open it up and drag and drop your folder in there. So I would suggest getting that set up first, because if you don't, over time, you're gonna have a lot of file design, and you have to go through like manually like organize them. It's gonna be a pain. So try to get it organized first. So try to set up your Google Drive or your Dropbox or your external hard drive. Get all those in place. And so when you start creating your artwork, and when you're done with your pieces, you can just drag and drop in there. And if you're gonna make this to business, I suggest tracking all of your design with like an Excel sheet, or use like a organization website like Trello, Asana, or ClickUp. I think there's a ClickUp or ClickUp or something, or Notion. But I use Airtable. I like Airtable. All of them are nice. It's just whatever you prefer. I tried Trello and I tried Asana before, but I think after I found Airtable, I like Airtable more. So I use Airtable to track the design that I finish. So since I am selling it on Etsy and Spoonflower, I'm gonna track them just so I know, okay, this is all the design I have. So if you're considering selling your design later on, have all those set in place. Oh, wow. Okay. That is expensive. That's expensive, Jazz. This old one is 256. Oh my gosh. So you did get a better deal. When I buy this brand new, I pay, well, it was $8.99 plus tax. And I pay $1,000 after tax. So it's not even 512 gigabytes. It's only 256. So Jazz, you got a better deal. Because this is the old iPad, and it already cost me $8.99 plus tax. And then I have to buy the pencil by itself. So I probably spent $1,100 for this whole thing brand new when it came out in 2017. So the new one that you got for $800 is even a better deal if you have the 1 terabyte, 4th generation. Yeah, that's even better, Jazz. Yep, that's even better. Yeah, but Maria, you don't need like the newest one, Maria. I said even the first one like mine, or the second one is fine, Maria. And in 256 is pretty big storage already. And just get like your external hard drive, Maria. So buy what works for your budget, Maria. If you can save up to $500 and then get something together. Yeah. So there's a lot of option out there, Maria. So you don't have to get like brand new or the latest model. Um, generation 1, 2, 3, 4 works. Mine's the oldest one. It's the first generation. It still works. So yeah, Maria, don't. If you really want to learn this and expand your skill, yeah, just use what you have and then save up money and then buy used things. Slowly build up. Don't let the money stop you from learning the skill if you really want to learn it. You can even start drawing on paper. A lot of people suggest that if you don't even have a digital iPad or anything yet, just learn how to sketch. I just bought a simple. Let me show you. Just something like this, Maria. You can just. I was just sketching some manila flower. I was just doing a little bit of sketching. I have not done it daily, but I start off a little bit, just throwing some ideas. You never know when you're gonna need these handy sketch to create patterns. So sometimes you find something you like, or something come into your brain. This is just your sketchbook, so you just throw it in. I was working on some leaves, some birds, and then I was doing some manila flowers. I want to do like a flower collection too, and then I tried like the Halloween stuff, but I never finished it. But it's your sketchbook. It doesn't matter. Nobody see it. So yeah, start with that first, Maria. I would just start with that until you can find something that works for your budget. Then you can transfer into digital. And even with this, you don't even need an iPad to do this. Like, you can bring this into Illustrator or Photoshop. But if you're not good with those programs, that I say learn it, because you can even draw this straight on Photoshop or scan it into Photoshop. There's many ways to create your seamless pattern. You don't even need the iPad. There's many ways. You can draw and paint everything on paper and then scan it and then throw it into Photoshop and clean it up and then turn it into a seamless pattern. That's one way. And then if you like digital art, the way that I do it, you can do everything on your iPad. So some people do it that way because they like to draw everything like with real watercolor or gouache or all the real art supplies, and then they will scan it into Photoshop and clean up and change color in Photoshop. So with that, you can only change the hue and saturation to make the color like what you want. So when you do the artwork, you need to select the color that you really like first, and then put it into Photoshop and then change the hue and saturation to change the color. Like, people have different tastes. So sometimes I heard people say on Spoonflower, like, you choose a color you thought that you like and might look good, and then you didn't make any sale, but changing the color background or the icons get you more sales too. Like, if you're gonna plan to sell your artwork on Spoonflower. So yeah, I know it's been a really popular thing lately. A lot of people since a lot of people like got into like the whole iPad thing. So it is kind of like Etsy, like really saturated and really competitive too. So you practice and keep uploading a lot, and the more you upload, the more option you have for people to buy. So you can make like something on Spoonflower. It's a great way to make some like some side money. But I heard people say you have to be consistent to even see any profits on Spoonflower. If you only upload like 10, 20 designs, you're not gonna probably make anything because the commission you make is so small. So it's about having a big portfolio on Spoonflower. If you have the bigger portfolio and the quality work you have, you will get more sales, and it might turn to a full-time income. Yep, Maria, go with that and then draw on pen and paper, Maria, because you told me that you're not good with drawing. So, and I'm not good too. So I'm saying, like, practice on pen and paper too, because you want that, I guess, hand motion going on. So that muscle memory. So even doing on paper, when you don't have an iPad yet, like just do on paper and put all your ideas down there because you never know. Those ideas might come back and help you create a beautiful design later. So yeah. Yeah. So don't feel bad, Maria. Yeah, you use what you have right now and then draw the rest on pens and paper. Uh, Anything is art, Maria, so it does not matter what you have. Don't let that limit you from becoming an artist if you want to be an artist. I, what the hell? Okay, this person needs to be on timeout. Let's, how, yeah. What the heck, this stupid person. Spam. Okay, so yeah, Maria, I hope that helps you, Maria, so you can earn some side income if you want to start like your POD spoonflower. I think I don't know if you guys heard about Gelato. Later on, I might do Gelato. Gelato is a print-on-demand website where you can do, I don't know if people like the idea of drop shipping, but eventually for a digital business, if you want to you want to turn your digital stuff into a physical item, check into Gelato because they offer like wallpaper, wrapping paper. I don't know about fabric print, but some clothing. And you can turn your digital artwork into like physical product to sell to customers too. If you have a website, you can do that. I've seen so many of the ladies that are illustrator, they start doing that, drop shipping with other company and sell like physical product on their website too. Instead of Etsy. That's how you expand and get away from Etsy. Etsy is just like a side thing. But eventually you want to grow, probably get into a website and do that later. And that's my plan for later because I am starting out only, I don't have a big collection yet, so I don't want to build a website yet. But eventually I will and get away from, I mean, I'm still going to keep the Etsy there, but eventually have a website. Yeah, it is. It is, Jazz. It's a laptop. It's a mini laptop, and you can do a lot of things on it. That's why they charge a lot for it. It's not just a tablet where you draw. Like there's just a lot of things you can do on it. I think that's the reason why. So if Maria, you just want to draw, then yeah, I think start with what you have, like your iPhone. Like you said, your iPhone. If that iPhone works, then yeah, start with that. Yeah, Maria, I sing that, but I am not. I don't think I will be ready for that. I want to build my portfolio first, Maria. So I want to build my portfolio, and I want to upload everything to Shutterstock and Design Bundle. Like I want to do all those little steps first. I don't. I don't know if I'm comfortable with. I'm not even that good yet, Maria. I'm just starting out, so I don't want to work with people yet because I'm still scared working with people. Yeah, yeah. So, and I think I enjoy doing it for myself first. So I don't want to work with people yet. I learned from this girl called On Sunset on YouTube. I kind of like want to take the inspiration from her, like build a big, massive portfolio first of all the things I want to create, and hopefully over time, developing that will like making that big portfolio will help me improve my skill so I can be faster and I can design things better. So when I work with clients later, I know what I'm doing. Because now I'm just starting, so I don't know like a lot of things yet, and I'm still learning a lot of things. So I want to do what she does, like build this massive portfolio, and then expand from there. Because that's what she did. She started out in 2009, and all she does was just Shutterstock, only Shutterstock. And she have over 10,000 designs since she's been in business for 15 years already. So I think she said after like 4 or 5 years, she started having licensing deal. But she do like the art like daily though. Like she draw daily, she upload 20 design, probably like 10 design a week to Shutterstock. So she developed a system where she can work really fast. I can't even design 10 design, you guys. It's so hard because plus I use too many software. She only used Illustrator. Like I try to learn Photoshop and the Procreate. I think she do use Procreate, but that eventually she didn't use them until later. So she slowly like get herself familiarized with Illustrator only, and she only learned one software, and she got really good at it until before she expand. Like me, I start out with like 3 software, and it get confusing. So I might have to cut back a little bit and not try to learn like 3 software at the same time, because Procreate, Photoshop, and Illustrator are really different the way how they work. So that's my plan for the next 4 years. And a lot of people say like, you won't even get any licensing deal unless like you have to learn how to pitch to people, and that's one thing where I'm not comfortable yet. That's probably in the future, because at this time I just want to focus on building the drawing skill and learning all the software so I can create the artwork and build the portfolio. That's it. I'm not focusing on like trying to get licensing with anybody or work with anybody yet. So that's the future. Yeah, and I see a lot of potential. I see some lady that are really, really good. They get license deal within a year or 2 years, but those lady, they already have like graphic design background, or they already have like art background. I have none of that. I start from nothing. So those lady that have art or graphic design background, they learn really fast, and within a year, they already have like all these amazing licensing deal with like Target, big companies, Joann, I don't know, all these big fabric companies. So if you want to do this kind of work, look up surface pattern design or textile pattern design, something like that. Look it up on Google or YouTube. I know there's a couple lady here on YouTube that share their journey and share how they become a surface pattern designer, how they make money from it. So you guys can look up into that if you guys want to do that. And it has been like really popular, since a lot of people are teaching courses on Skillshare and even having their own private courses and teaching on YouTube and Facebook. It has become like a really popular thing, and a lot of people is getting into it. And Spoonflower was like, I never knew that. I mean, I knew that people were selling design back in 2017 on Spoonflower, but I didn't know how they did that. But since 2020, the pandemic, there's a lot of class, a lot of people sharing how to do that. So it's become like a popular thing. No, Maria, I'm not setting limit on myself. I am setting a focus, okay? I do not want to jump onto many things. I know that that's in my future, but it's not, I'm not going to jump. Like, I have to learn how to walk before I run, Maria, so I don't want to overwhelm myself. Like, it's not that I don't ever want to work with people. That just, I'm not ready yet, you know? I'm learning step by step. I just don't want to, like, that's what I did with embroidery, Maria. Like, look, I tried to do sublimation, all these things, and I couldn't get anywhere with it because it's too much. Like, I get overwhelmed. So now I think the most important thing is to hone my skills, you know, like improve my skill. I do not want to jump into many things and pretend like I'm already good and, you know, work with clients. I don't want to do that yet. Yeah. So I'm not limiting myself. It's just I know that that's in the future. That's not now. Yeah. Yeah, I know everybody's different how you work. So if that works for you, Barb, yeah, that's fantastic because me, I find myself getting overwhelmed because I have a lot on my plate now. So I do not want to jump into like everything. That's what I did last year. And yeah, I learned my lesson. So now I'm taking things really slow, learn at a slow process at my pace and improve at my own pace. And remember, this is not like a race between anybody, you know, like, or anybody else. It's just your journey, what you're comfortable with, and what your plans are. So, yeah. Just because somebody like work faster or grow faster, you don't need to try to catch up with them because, you know, they're on their own different journey. And you also don't know their background too. So like they can have a lot of experience already coming into surface pattern design or any business. So you don't know people's experience. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't ever compare yourself or don't ever like try to catch up with people because you are on your journey and see what works for you because we all learn differently. So. Thank you, Barb. Oh, I don't know, Barb, is that toward me or is that towards somebody else? I don't know if you're talking about me. Because I notice a lot of people come in feeling bad and want to catch up with other people. But I'm saying, like, you have to remember other people have their own experience that they bring into the business. And you don't know that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't compare yourself and be on your own journey. And you know your priority and what you want. So just take it slow. Because I tried to do it fast last year and I was burned out. And I learned not to do that anymore with this new business. My first priority is just to have fun and enjoying the learning process and improving my skill. That's what I want to learn first. I see a lot of lady on the Spoonflower fan page. A lot of them want to like already, I don't know their skill level, but a lot of them already thought about like licensing stuff and focusing on selling things, and I'm not focusing on that. Like, I'm focusing on improving my skill first. So I'm not gonna jump into like selling things fast and making money from it. Yeah, I know it's gonna, with any digital passive income, it's gonna take at least I would say 3 to 4 years to even see like a little bit profit. Those that are really good or at art or already come into this business that they already have a big background of graphic design and artistic skill, I think they can make money within a year or even 6 months because they already have all that knowledge. But for people that have, like, you don't know anything like myself, I would say probably gonna take me 4 to 5 years. So. But it depends on how consistent I am too. So it depends on my consistency and my persistency. So it all depends. There's a lot of factors. Hey, why do you have my pen? You were gonna scratch my table? Yesterday you already scratched my whole table. Yes, Beth, take one day at a time and pick one of your priority to focus on. Like right now, my priority is just to improve my drawing skill. Like I'm not focusing on trying to sell anything. If I sell something, then yeah, it's good. But if not, I don't feel bad. So, and people will find your artwork if you post, and people will support you. But just don't get like really focused on like I'm not good and I'm not making any sales from this and this. Like if you enjoy the process, I don't think it really matters if you make tons of sales. Yeah, it will come. It will come if you keep up at it. Hey, Duffy. Good afternoon. I know, like, where you guys are from, it's already afternoon. It's still a little bit morning for me. It's only 10:47. But good afternoon to you, Duffy. With editing software, so I understand about. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Barb, for that. Yeah, I try to help you guys with that because I know a lot of us, like, I don't know if you guys heard about the shiny syndrome. I think all of us does have that because of social media. I try to slow down that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be bothered by people showing all these cool gadgets, all these cool things. I'm just going to be focused on what I want to learn and just stick with that one thing. Because before it's like, I see everybody do all these things. I'm like, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try this. I buy everything and then I get overwhelmed. And I see that happens to a lot of ladies. I've been watching some of the ladies here on YouTube that just started out YouTube. They are in a similar situation like myself too. Like I think we all start out with that because we get so excited and we see so many things on social media that we want to try. But you see the people that are successful, they only focus on probably like 3 things. And they focus on one thing that they're really good at. So that get them really far because they don't divide their attention to like 20 other things. I think they become successful in one area and then they expand. Even Angela, for example, you guys, you see how she only started out with tutus and t-shirt and then she expand. I think once you get really good at one thing and then that business become, it start thriving, then you can add other things. But at the beginning, like we shouldn't start out with like 10 things. I say 1 or 2 things, and then once those 2 become successful, then you can expand. You can always add later on. And I think that was the problem with a lot of us that are not seeing success because we bring too many things onto our plates and nothing gets done. So hopefully you guys just pick 2 things and stick to it. Stick to it and get really good at it, and then you can expand from there. Oh yeah, Dolphy. My stomach is fat now. I am already, I think 7 months. Yeah, 7 months. So my stomach is big. Clip chimp. What is clip chimp, Maria? I never heard of that too. Oh, it's another editing software. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, there is a ton of them out there. So just choose 1 or 2 that you like. Because I only use iMovie. iMovie, and that's like basic on if you don't have like a Mac, then something else like Maria suggests there. I think if you're doing YouTube too, yeah, there is a ton of option. That's why I feel like before there wasn't a lot of courses or people helping teaching this kind of thing, and we don't have a lot of option. But now we do because a lot of people are teaching and coming up with new software, new app, everything. So we still get overwhelmed because of all the things that are out there that we can use, So like I was saying, with the tracking system that I use, there's like Asana, Trello, all these, there's just a ton of them. I got overwhelmed. I tried like three of them, and at the end I just stick with one because, it's just overwhelmed. and I can't learn everything. So choose one you like and stick with it, because there's too many options. You can get like decision fatigue, and that can stop you from, going to the next step. So now I only focus on one or two things and pick one software or two software that I really like. That's it. Like, I'm not going to try to learn everything. See, yeah, that's great, Jazz. That's great. You kept with crochet first, and now that's doing well, and you're already good with that. So you can you can focus on the second one. That's great. That's what we all should be doing. Like, build one business idea first, and that becomes successful. Then you already know how to manage that. Then you can add a second one or second product. It could be a product. It doesn't have to be a service. Stampin' Kitty, I would just start out with, if you don't have, I start out with sole proprietor. I don't want to do LLC yet. Like, I think once I become a big company, then yeah, like if I start making tons of money, or I'm making like a profit that, that it's a good size profit, then I would turn it to LLC just for the protection. But right now, I'm not making consistent money or profit per month, so I'm still like at the really low end. So I'm not too worried about turning it to LLC yet. But most people that have like big company now, they have LLC, and Bar is one of them. Bar is a great teacher too. She helped a lot of us lady on Discord. She has a business for 20 years, so I really admire you, Bar. And you help a lot of us lady too. So I know Bar had LLC. I think if you have the money, you should pick LLC as your. I'm not gonna tell you what to choose, but I think most people start out with sole proprietor and then change into LLC later on. If you're talking about like what business entity you should choose, yeah, those are your options. There's more. I only know about those two, but I know there's more. And the other one are like probably like big corporation. So we're probably not at that level. What, Duffy? Yeah, maybe. So with the upgrade, did it change the layout of your Photoshop and you don't know where the buttons are, or what? Because sometimes your button might be hidden under a window, and it probably just reset the whole thing back to default, and so everything might look different with the upgrade. Yes, Beth is correct with the LLC, but if you don't have money and your business is still small, I said just start out with sole proprietor, and then you can change to LLC later. I cannot tell you which one is best for you, but I just say that like most people start off with sole proprietor, and then eventually they move on to LLC once their business start making lots of profit. That's just what I see most people go through, and including myself. I'm still a sole proprietor. I talked to my husband about that, but my husband keeps saying, wait until I start making some profits, then I could change to LLC, because at this time I'm not making tons of profit. Yeah. Hey, Robin. Good afternoon. Hey, Carolyn. Carolyn's here. Yay, Carolyn's here. Stampin' Kitty. Yeah, I hope that helps you. And yeah, I know some people like to buy laundry just because it's a hobby. Then that's fine. But if you want to turn that hobby into a business, then yeah, like really focus on one area first, because fulfilling orders. If you have a lot of products to offer for customer and you don't have the money to pay anybody to help you or have anybody to help you, it's going to be hard. And I find that myself, I was in that situation where I don't have any help. And I was trying to add sublimation to the business with my embroidery business and it didn't work out. So I think I'm going to get rid of sublimation because I get overwhelmed and I didn't want to learn that skill yet. Like I tried to learn it a little bit, but then I wasn't interested anymore. And I cannot fulfill like tons of order per day. So I find that if I go into surface pattern design with my digital, that gives me more time to do other things. Yeah, so I just got rid of the sublimation thing. So I haven't got rid of the equipment, but I think I'm planning to liquidate that later. Get rid of it completely. Because I didn't think, like I just want to try it last year and then it didn't work out for me. So yeah, LLC is expensive here in California. That's why I don't want to do it yet. I mean, plus I don't make the money yet, so I don't want to turn to LLC yet. Because California is about $800 just to apply for LLC. So the fee differ from state to state, so you have to check with your state. And their state that Maria's in is not that expensive. But California is expensive if you are in California. Yeah, so also have insurance in case anything break down, say right bar, like if or like your equipment breakdowns, you have all those insurance to cover. Yes, Beth, that's my journey right now to Beth. The same with you, Beth. If you just want to start out, do sole proprietor. Yeah, it's expensive. Jazz, for you, like they require LLC for you to enter market. Maybe certain market that you want to go to. Cloud, what did you do to this, Cloud? You're so bad boy. You're so a bad boy. Don't touch these things. Okay. Okay. Don't touch these things. You want to be on camera with me? Hello. You want to sing your ABC? Look, look. Look, look. Look, look, look. Everybody's here. Everybody is here. Are you saying peace out? Peace out? And if you update yearly, it is free. Oh, that's good to know in Minnesota. I don't know. There is a lot of things with the legal stuff with a business. Yeah. But if you're just starting out, I suggest do sole proprietor first. Just so you can get your business going, and then you can always switch and have your business trademark, whatever, like later on. Yeah, he is. Look at you, Cloud. Cloud, you want to see? You want to show people how big you are? Look, say, I'm big. I'm already 3. I think his birthday is in 2 days, huh, Cloud? Are you going to turn 3 in 2 days? 2 days. You're a big boy now. Yeah. Careful, careful. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. You're going to be big brother. You got to be good, okay? I don't know. My husband told me that since we're married, it affected his income. He didn't like that. This year, I think he's gonna make me file separately because it affected him. So I'm not the head of the household, but that's why I think we're gonna separate our filing in 2023. Because he's like, oh, you're not making enough money, but then they keep saying like when I add my income with him, our income is too high, but I don't think it's that high because I am spending a lot and reinvesting back in the business. That's why I'm saying I feel like I'm just breaking even. So I don't know where that came from. I don't know. My husband did all the tax. I don't know. But he said he didn't like it to put my business with his income. So next year, we're going to do separate filing. Yeah, Cloud's so big now. Yeah, Stimpy Kitty. Yeah, if you're not ready yet, you do all the research and slowly get into it. You'll get there. You'll get there. I think the hardest part is figuring out how to do like your bookkeeping. Like I have a hard time with that. Stimpy Kitty, like have your bookkeeping in place, know what product you're going to sell, and how much you're selling them for. Like you have to figure all those pricing and all your inventory before you even start. So when you start, you already have that going on. So you don't have to worry about trying to establish a tracking system and a bookkeeping system later on. So have a bookkeeping in place too. Yeah. So while you're working on that, figure out what system works and keep track of all your supplies. Because I did not do that, and it was a pain in the beginning. But since now it's been a year, all my stuff I already have a lot of stuff already, so I don't have to buy any more stuff, which is good. I don't have to track a lot of things anymore because I already bought a ton of them in the beginning. Yes, I thought I did. I mean, everything was on my, I don't know. Maybe I didn't keep track of it well enough because sometime I forgot to use my credit card to buy. So the lady only looked at my credit card statement. So I think that's my problem where I need to only use my credit card for business only. Like I need to stop trying to use cash to buy things. Like sometimes I'll buy things at Hobby Lobby and then I forgot my business credit card and then I will use my own personal money. Then I have to keep the receipt and then sometimes I forgot where I put the receipt and sometimes that's like my problem. Like I need to be organized in that area. So Stimpy Kitty, like yeah, be organized too and have a separate credit card where you buy all of your supplies for your business, so you can track all of the expense in one place. Like don't try to be like me where sometimes I use my credit card and sometimes I use my own personal money. And then if you use your personal money for your business, you have to keep that receipt to prove that was for your business. So that was my problem in the beginning. But now I have kept everything with my business credit card, so it'll be easier for the person to do the tax prepare. That's great. That's great. That's great, Esther Kitty. If you have all of those organized, once you do your paperwork, it's gonna be super easy, and then you can launch your business super fast. Because that's the most important thing: being organized. Organize first. That's great. Bar has a personal CPA. I do not have that. They charge a lot for me, Barb. So I was like, you know what? I cannot pay that yet until I make profits. Right now, I'm only breaking even. So I cannot pay a CPA or somebody to look at my QuickBook like I do it myself. Yeah. Because the lady that I asked her to do it, and she charged a lot per month. And so I was like, nah, I can't afford that. So yes, Stampin' Kitty, just look at what you can afford. I mean, if your business is already like well established and you're making profits, then yeah, you can hire help. You can have your personal accounting that check all your stuff. But starting out and you don't make profit yet, I would say try to do it yourself. But once you start, your business start moving along, then yeah, you can have people, hire people to help you out. It's like tender sweat, personal. Okay, I didn't know that, Jess. Let me write that down. I need to check. And right now I use QuickBook like Bar suggests, but I only use the basic, just the super basic. And I track everything myself there. But I have not heard about Hurdle. Yeah, Hurdle, okay. So we'll write that down. We'll check that out online later. See what is it. Yes, QuickBook. The basic is like $10 a month, I think, or $7.99 a month. So I might have to change to Hurdle then if you said it's a little bit cheaper. But the thing is, I have everything linked to QuickBook and my accounting. Well, the person that do my tax, she already have all the access to it. So I don't know, switching might be a little bit hard if she doesn't, because the person that do my tax, they have access to all the QuickBook already. So yeah, the sales tax is different for each business, right, Bar? Since I don't make a lot, I talk to my state tax and I'm only required to file yearly. For me, it's yearly. So the sales tax depends on your business and what your state. So depending on your state and your business. Because I check with my state and they require me to just, because I don't make a lot anyway, so I think it says I only need to report yearly. So I just reported this year during the summer. I think my time is July, so I have to do every July. Okay, Jazz, yeah. Put that in Discord. I will check it out. Because I've been using QuickBook and I don't know, my accounting person already have all my information. So I will see if, I will talk to them next year, see if I did a switch and it'll be easy. If not, then I have to stick with QuickBook. So Barb, with the sales tax, does that mean it depends on your business and your state? Because in where my state is, I check my account and I call them and they say I'm only required to do it yearly. So I don't know about that. Like, I don't know about the sales tax. Plus, I only sell on Etsy, so with Etsy they already report all of my sales tax. Sales tax is so complicated. I don't know. That is complicated. But with Etsy, it's easy because Etsy report it for you already. So all you have to do is just report, like just to just to put, like, I just put 00 whatever on my end because Etsy already sent all that in to California State or whatever, wherever I'm from. I'm not sure how that works, but when I talk to them on the phone, they walk me through what I need to put down. So if you're not sure, just call your state tax department. They'll walk you through it. Yeah, they walk me through because I only sell on Etsy. But if I sell on other platform, I don't know how that works yet. Because I am planning to sell on Spoonflower later, so I don't know how that works. And I think they start taxing for digital products too. So I'm not sure how that is going to work, but I'll figure that out. Because right now I only sell on Etsy, so Etsy do all that. Oh, okay. So like you said, so it depends on how much you sell. Yeah, I think that's why. I think that's why they allow me to do it yearly because I probably don't sell enough. So like you said, probably that depends on how much you sell. Hey, Harmony. Good afternoon, Harmony. Stampin' Kitty, I would say Etsy first, and then you can get because if you do on your own, I don't know if Shopify report your sales tax or they have a system where they report sales tax for you. But I seen a lady here on YouTube. She sell a tons of her digital stuff on her own website, and since people are buying from like internationally from other country, and it was hard for her to keep up with all of the different tax from different country. And I don't know, she said that it was too complicated, that she's just gonna close her website down for, like, selling products. She's gonna close all of her digital shop down on her own website and move it to Etsy because she didn't want to deal with a different country tax. Since she sells digital stuff, people all over the world can buy it. So I just saw that lady put down that little statement on her YouTube. So I think, I don't know if you guys know her. Her name is Holly Pixel here. And she's transitioning to Etsy because Etsy do all the tax. They send all your sales tax in for you. So I think the easiest is to start with Etsy and then move on to other, like Shopify is also good. I know Bar use Shopify, but with Shopify, I think if you already have your business established, then I think Shopify is great. But if you just start out, you don't know nobody, you have no audience, and no customer yet, then I would say Etsy is the better way to start and get your feet wet with the business. Yeah. Okay, so Bart, so with Shopify, do you have to report the sales tax yourself because they don't send it in for you, right? Like Etsy, I know Etsy sent in our sales tax report. So when I report it on my end, the person just told me to put 0 because Etsy already reported. I think I put 0 or something. I forgot what I put down, but they walked me through how to fill out my end part. Yeah, okay, so even Harmony, I agree. I agree because I don't have Stampin' Kitty, like I don't have a following in the beginning. I don't have anything. I don't have any customer. I don't know nobody. So I just start off with Etsy, and I'm doing okay there. I haven't really focused on that side of business anymore this year because I'm pregnant, and I want to get into the surface pattern digital business. So I kind of just let that physical business where I sell embroidered personalized shirt, I just kind of let that one slide a little bit and just whatever sells and sell. So That one I haven't been putting focus, but it's still doing pretty okay. Like I'm able to still to manage it. If it went crazy and I got tons of sales, I think I have to really close it down because I probably couldn't handle. I only have one machine, so yeah, it's not like I'm getting daily sale, but I have about 5 sales a week, and that keep me pretty busy. Sometimes less, sometimes more, but I would say around average about 3 to 5 a week for me. And that's fine with me because that's how much I can handle anyways at this time. So yeah, it depends on what you can handle and what with all the equipment that you have. Wait, Harmony, are you just got yourself onto Etsy? This is your first year on Etsy? Oh yes, yes, Harmony. That's where I'm going toward because a lot of ladies that do passive income is like they have a lot of freedom once you build this, massive portfolio of yours to sell whatever. You can focus on other area of business while you're still making money, or even if you go on maternity leave or you're sick, whatever, you're still generating money. So that's the beauty of passive income. But it's not that easy. You have to build it first, and then you will see the money come in later on. But the beauty of that is you can still make money while you're not working, or you're sick, or you're having a child, or whatever. That's the reason why I'm going to it, because you see, when I went on vacation or I closed my shop down for 3 months, I have no income for 3 months. So with digital, you can still be open 24 hours a day, even on vacation, because you have nothing to fulfill. The work is already done and people can just buy it. And if you're gonna have a baby or you're sick in the hospital, you still have income coming in. So that's the beauty of having a passive income. So I would say that even if you really like making things to sell, you should still have passive income just on the side and build that up, because you never know. I mean, when you're sick or you have a child or whatever, something happens, and you cannot afford somebody to come work for you or fulfill those orders, then yeah, you're kind of out of income for the time that you're off. And that's what happened when I went on vacation, and I didn't have anything for 3 months. So yeah, well, Bar, you already have a well-established business, Bar. You've been in business for 20 years, so yeah, Etsy is not for everybody, and that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody is different because we have different backgrounds and what knowledge we have. So yeah, Etsy is not for everybody, but I just only suggest it because of for people that comes into the business knowing nothing and want to make something, you know. So just like myself, like I know nothing about business, or I have no following. I have not established anything, so I use Etsy first. But eventually I do want to expand to other platforms. Oh yes, Harmony. That's nice. You see? Was it digital, Harmony? Because if that was digital, yeah, that's awesome, because you don't have to work when you're tired, you're lazy, or you're sick, things like that. You can, like, the money still come in, and that's nice with passive income. I mean, if you guys like that idea, then yeah, build. It will take a while for you to build that, because With passive income, it's not that easy in the beginning because you have to build that portfolio, build those designs. But once you finish those and they start doing well over time, you don't have to work so hard anymore. But with this physical product, it's like once you stop working, then no money come in. See, right, Harmony, because Etsy has all the people there already. With Shopify, you don't have customer. You have to drive customer there yourself. That's the downfall of Shopify. That's what I'm saying. Like Shopify works for people that have customer already and they have established business. It will be hard for people that just starting out and they have no customer or anything to do Shopify. But with Etsy, there's customer there already. Oh, that's awesome, Harmony. I know, Harmony, you do beautiful work. All your like embroidery stuff, you are really talented in that area. So. Yeah. Okay, so Barca, if you have Shopify, list it on Google. That's for Shopify, right, Bar? If you have a Shopify or a website, I don't know. That whole having your own website thing is still brand new to me because I don't have a website. So I don't know nothing about that yet. But eventually, I do want to learn about that and learn about email marketing because a lot of the people that have six-figure income here on YouTube suggest having that. So have email marketing and a website so you can have more control over your business than Etsy. Etsy, you don't really have control because Etsy control that for you. But the nice thing about Etsy is it already have like customer in there. Oh, thank you, Stepping Kitty. Yeah, I know I invest too much into this. I mean, my husband was like, "Your YouTube's not even making money yet, and you're investing big equipment. Like this is the big chunk of equipment that I invested this year. This one, I don't think I should not have bought it, but I really like it, so I'm just like, I'm gonna hopefully my YouTube take off later. So I need to start using it more because I took like at least a 4-month break and I did not use this thing for 4 months. My husband was like, "You invested in it. You need to go back to YouTube." Yeah, this was the biggest investment I made for YouTube this year because YouTube is also a business. I don't make a ton on it, but I do make a little bit. It's not consistent, but yeah, you do make a little bit. And so this was one of the expense that I throw onto my YouTube business. No, Harmony, you inspire me more. Your stuff and bar stuff are so freaking like neat. You guys are the MVP, like they said, of embroidery. I only focus on children embroidered shirt. That's it. I don't do other things. Somebody asked me for patches, but I have not tried patches yet, so I'm still intimidated by it. And I know Bar told me that I forgot her name, Bar. I don't know. She hasn't been here for a while, so oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Like, she's like really good at patches. She's also on YouTube. And I know, Harmony, you're good at patches too, but I don't want to get to that. Like, I don't know. Somebody asked me, but I didn't want to do it. I have to turn people down because I don't enjoy doing that. And I haven't done any, so I'm like, I only do shirts, especially kids' shirts only, so I don't want to take any any order for patches. Yeah, Harmony, I think you do patches and hat, right? I think you, because when I know I haven't seen you post, or I don't know if you're still posting on YouTube, but I know you post on TikTok. But I don't think on TikTok you don't do your business stuff on TikTok, right? I think you do more like other things. Yeah, Harmony, put down your, if you guys have a business, put down here or your Instagram or your TikTok so we all can follow each other, support each other. Oh, patch. Okay, you haven't done patches. I think it was this other lady. I forgot her name. I know Barb knows her. Barb, I forgot her name, Barb. I forgot her name. Yeah, I know you did like these beautiful caps. But somehow I thought I saw you did some patches, but yeah. I think it was somebody else. Cloud, where's my phone? Where's that coming from? I think that's my cell phone. I don't know where my cell phone is at. It's gone. Where's my cell phone? It's gone. Where are you, cell phone? Oh, right here. Hello? Huh? Almost. Almost. What? Yes. Bye. Okay. Let me see if I have anything. I want to get going after the holidays. Hello, Charlene. Welcome to the AquaBloom community here. I mean, it's not just my community, but like, you know, the embroidery, hands-on, people that like to make things. This is a real support community. Like, we help each other find resource and refer people to resource where they're looking for. So welcome to the community, Charlene. I don't know if I pronounced your name correctly, but Charlene, are you talking about Etsy slow? I don't know. It depends on what you sell, and if you're doing holiday stuff, I think your shop should be like blowing up. I don't do a ton of holiday stuff on it, so well, I have a couple, but it's not blowing up like. But I do get some Christmas sales here and there on Etsy. So yeah, if you're talking about Etsy, yeah, Robin, how have you been, and have you done any markets? Like Maria asked, because I know you were focusing on markets. I don't know if you're gonna get yourself onto Etsy soon. Hopefully. If you do Etsy, you can. I don't know. I probably would not put my sales with Etsy if you do physical market. I don't know, because they do charge. I don't know how that works, but I see some people do that to show that their Etsy makes sales, but I probably would not integrate it with my Etsy. if I do physical, like those markets, in-person markets. Oh, Harmony gave a good tip. Wear your products. That's what I'm gonna do once I start building my digital portfolio. I'm gonna print my fabric and make clothing for my kids, make stuff for myself with my own fabric print. So if people like a print that I have, you guys, my camera is out, so let me, I have to use my phone. I know you guys can still hear me talk, but my camera is technically out. Whoa. Oh my gosh. You guys see me here. This screen is smaller, but let me see. Let me see if I can turn. Come on, turn over. There. Yeah, my camera is like dead. So I think I'm gonna head out in a little bit because the battery is done. So now I am on my, I don't like my iPhone because you see I cannot get rid of the record button. You see the little red button there? It is screen capture my phone. So you guys can share if you guys have business like TikTok or Instagram or anything, you guys can share. We can follow each other, support each other. You guys can put it down here or your YouTube channel. I'm always open to help other ladies. So because Beth was asking for Harmony. Harmony, if you have your, I don't know if you have Instagram or anything else. Okay, I put in a new battery. Let's see. I have a new battery with my. So it's good to have two battery if you have this camera. I'm using the Sony EZ10 Z. I forgot. Is it ZV10 or something like that? If you guys are curious about the camera. But now you guys are facing this way. But yeah, I just put in a new battery. I'll go back to the camera because I don't like the cell phone, how the cell phone look on my let me see. There, I'm back over here. I like the camera more. You see the camera? The camera is better. Yeah, camera is better. Yeah, but just share your business, Harmony. If you have your business, yeah, if you don't want your TikTok, yeah, just share your business. If people want to support your business or see what you're doing. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, Maria, I think Harmony has YouTube too. I think Harmony, you did one live. You haven't I don't know if you have been posting or going live on YouTube lately. Ah, Cloud, stop it. Go play mommy stuff. Here, here, here. Take this. Here, here, here. What? Harmony. Your name is Harmony, and you have. That's just funny. It's so ironic. Harmony. It's funny. All her business offensive stuff, but her name is Harmony. Peaceful. That's okay. Yeah, I know there's a lot of platform. I know I've seen you post more on TikTok more. So Charlene is Charlie B Creations. Charlie B Creation, is that TikTok or Instagram or YouTube? So people know. I think you said TikTok, right, Charlene? Oh, I'm gonna check right now. Okay, let's check. I think you said TikTok, right? You say you're following me already? Let me see. Oh, okay, I cannot put these music on. These are copyright music. I might get in trouble. Charlie B. There, I think I found you. Okay, Charlie B Creation. Oh my gosh, you made kid's birthday outfit too. Tutu. And you have the same machine. That's awesome. Do you sell on Etsy too, Charlene? Like the unicorn and the mermaid. Okay, thank you, Maria, for linking that. Yeah, if anybody wants follows, show her support too. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go because my husband's gonna be back for lunch. So thank you for hanging out with me. We did a lot of things today, and we talked a lot about business and keep yourself going. Do one thing a day just to keep your business consistent and going. And don't feel bad like if your business not growing fast or you're slow. Everybody learn differently. Everybody go at their own pace, okay? So don't compare. We don't compare each other. We are on this journey building this business for ourselves. So so don't feel bad because everybody's different and everybody's luck is also different. Like I'm saying, just do a little bit a day and you will get there. It will take probably years, but be consistent, okay? So don't feel bad. Like I'm not even making money yet. I've only been doing this since 2020, so I'm not even there yet, but I'm still gonna keep going. I have my ups and downs too. So yeah, don't feel bad. We're all in the same boat, you guys. Even successful people, they start off like us too, so don't feel bad. And so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go have lunch. So thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. And if I order, well, I am gonna order. So when the fabric print, whatever we work on today, I'm gonna order that sample, and then I'm gonna order some more sample from my other print. Then I'll show you guys how the spoon flower print out those swatches for me, and then we can look at it. And then I might be doing live with you guys to use a serger, because I have not touched my serger for forever, and I need to make some baby clothes for my baby. So we will use my spoon flower fabric to create that later, so you guys can follow along if you guys want to, or just to chill with me and we can chat and watch me use my serger and cover stitch again, because I haven't done that forever. I've been doing computer stuff, and I've been like wanting to put my hand back onto my machine. So yeah, we'll do that next month for the holidays for fun. That's not gonna be something I'm selling or anything, but you know, like everything that I made, I have to keep this mindset. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I make something, I keep thinking like, I'm gonna sell this, but you know, sometimes I need to think like, this is for fun, this is for myself. I don't need to sell everything I made or every single thing I have an idea on. I don't need to make it into a business. It's for my own growth and, you know, my own learning process, and for my pleasure, you know, for fun. So sometimes you have to think like that, because sometimes when I come up with it, I'm like, I'm gonna sell this, but you know, I don't need to sell everything I've made. So yeah. Anyways, you have a great day, Maria. Have a great day, Bev. Have a great day, Harmony, Charlene. Thank you for all of you guys hanging out with me. Women, we've been here for so long, so thank you so much. You guys take care, okay? I'll see you guys in the next video and update you guys with anything. Okay, you too, Maria. You got this too, Maria. I believe in you. You can do anything, girl. Just do a little bit at a time. So you too, Maria and Beth and Robin and all of you ladies, if your business is still small like mine, just keep at it, be consistent and persistent, okay? You'll get there. We all will get there together. Take care. Bye, you guys.